Hey everyone, welcome back to a Life of KG. So today I thought I would give you a solo episode. I did want to ask you guys a favor though. I'm trying to see what you guys want from the podcast, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of. And I was wondering, would you like to see more solo episodes, me talking about subjects and certain things and giving you insights of my life in business? Maybe we could do like an Ask Katie where you guys send in questions that you want answers on, and then I can ask them during the podcast, or just more solo episodes like I'm doing for you today, rather than having guests on all of the time. But I know obviously lots of you love guests, so I'll still add them in, but add more solo episodes in. So if you do like that idea, I would love you to just DM me in my inbox and just say solo, or if you want to elaborate and tell me more of what you'd like to see, then that would be extremely helpful. And we can do more of that for you in the new year. But I'm going to talk to you all about retail and being in November and Christmas. So let's talk about that subject. So right now we are currently in November, and this industry can be really difficult in these months. October, we start seeing a dip. November can be a bit of a dip, and lots of people worry about their businesses. First of all, don't. It is like a natural dip within the industry. I know it's really hard because we would have had a really busy summer. I know this summer was insane for many of us. So we've gone from that busy season to, oh God, we have more white space in the diary. But I want you to make the most out of this time. Really monetize it as much as possible. And there's a couple of ways that you can do this. One, reach out to all clients that haven't been back for 6 months. So we do this quite regularly anyway. If a client hasn't been back in 6 months, we will reach out to them. We will give them a voucher to use in a limited time. So if you were going to do this, for example, today, you can reach out to them clients, and then you could say, you've got until the 25th of November to use this voucher, because obviously we don't want to be using that in December, right? So you could do that. That is one way to pull in some money straight away. The second thing you can do is you can sell gift vouchers now. Selling gift vouchers now is a real good income booster, because if you add value on the gift vouchers, people will want to come and spend them, get their Christmas presents early, etc. So what do I mean by adding value? Adding value would be someone coming in to purchase the gift voucher, and then you're giving them something on top. So you don't discount the actual voucher, because obviously you need that money to do the treatment when they do book in. So that gift voucher, for example, you could give them £20 gift voucher, and they might get a 20-minute taster facial, or a 20-minute massage, or a free hair treatment on their next time they're in the salon. Some people do added value when it comes to monetary terms too. So say, for example, if someone spends £20, they might get £20 worth of vouchers. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. We actually done this last year in my salon, and anyone that brought a voucher for Christmas, but in this certain time period, which was in November, they would receive a free 20-minute it wasn't facial massage. That's the word I was trying to find. A free 20-minute massage. And they could either gift that to the person that the voucher was for, or they could use that themselves as the buyer of the voucher. And it worked really, really well. And most people kept the massage for themselves. So we limited that when it comes to the massage, like when they have to book that in by, so it got used. But it gave us a real good boost in take-ins doing this technique. So that, along with the vouchers, as in going back 6 months worth for the clients that haven't come in, that really, really worked for us. So those two things that you could get money in your business straight away this month alone. Then I want you to think about a Christmas shopping night. Now, this might be a little bit too late for you. Maybe not. We've still got the whole of November, but you could quickly plan something and do a Christmas night if you haven't already done one. If not, then next year, definitely put it in your marketing calendar to make sure you do this in November. So with a Christmas shopping night, it's a real good, again, boost of income, but also really fun thing to do with your teams and with your clients. So it could be at nighttime or it could be an afternoon. Nighttime normally works best because obviously everyone's finished work. And you could do things like the upsell in vouchers. You could do just for that night only. You could offer demonstrations of treatments. You could offer mini treatments for like a cheaper. You could do a raffle. So you could work with a charity and we could do like a collaboration with a charity and a raffle. You could contact all the local businesses to give a raffle prize so it doesn't cost you any money, but obviously promotes their business too. That always works really well. We could also do anything that's going to upsell treatments for January. They're last minute bookings when it comes to Christmas. And then obviously retail. So on a Christmas shopping night, there is always retail to be sold. Even if you're a salon where you're like right now, you sell no retail, you want to cash in on this. People come to a Christmas night to spend money. So making sure that your retail area is all set up. Now, the main reason why I wanted to do this episode was to actually talk about retail, not to give you steps on how to get cash in your business in November. But hey, we've done both now. So let me go on to the retail subject. So many people in our industry are leaving money on the table. And it frustrates me because I'm like, why are you all doing that? Everyone's question to me all the time is, how do I make more money? Well, straight away, without doing anything, you can just get some retail in and sell it. Honestly, guys, it's a no-brainer. It is actually a no-brainer. Your clients trust you more than Superdrug down the road. They come to you for the treatments, whether that's hair, whether that's beauty, whether that's aesthetics. They trust you to work on them. So if you then go and sell a product that you also believe in, the client is going to trust that you believe in it and they will want to use that product. If we don't sell products alongside the services we do anyway, and they need that product to prolong their treatment and make that treatment better that you've already done, you're doing your clients a disservice if you don't do this. So really think about that. Instead of thinking, I don't like sales, which is what most people say, think about, I'm doing my client a disservice if I'm not giving them this product. So for example, lash extensions, those that do lashes right now, if you're not selling a lash shampoo, you are 100% doing your client a disservice because one, they should be cleaning their lashes. Two, water's just not going to cut it. They need more than that. Three, if they don't buy it off you, they're going to be buying it off someone else and it might not be what you want them to use. And then four, you're just leaving money on the table. So they have to have a lash shampoo. If not, obviously they're coming with dirty lashes. You have to do more when it comes to the treatment, etc., etc. If you tell your client you need to clean your lashes because this, and this is going to happen, obviously, one, that's the truth. But secondly, they'll believe you because they trust you and they'll buy it. So please make sure you are selling retail when it comes to what treatments you do. So the first thing I would say is look at the treatment menu that you currently have in your business, whether you're mobile, working from home, or a salon. It doesn't matter if you're not a salon, you still need to be retailing. So this is for all of you listening. So look at the services on your menu and think, okay, from that treatment, what do I need to sell alongside that? If you don't like the word sell, what do I need to give my client alongside that to help them with whatever issue it is that they're coming in for? There will be something that you can retail alongside that service. So really think about that. That's one task I want you to go away with today and make sure that you do. Because like I said, the clients are going to trust us over anyone else. And if they can't get it from us, they will just go and buy it somewhere else. So we want to make sure that that money is coming to you as a professional. Then secondly, there are things that we can sell in our business that aren't related to the treatments that we do. Or they could be similar, like kind of related. So for example, we sell collagen in my salon. Lots of the salons that I coach, they also sell collagen now in their businesses. And that is a real easy sell. Now, Sky are actually a sponsor of the podcast, so you would have heard my advert in there about that. And in the show notes, there is also discount codes, etc. But only if you want to buy it as a person, not as a professional. If you want to sell it in your business, then just reach out and I'll give you the email that you need to go to. But this is such an easy sell because everyone needs collagen. Like we all want our skin to look better, our hair to grow, our nails to grow, and really is a supplement that we should be taking every day. So when you can find one that's as cost effective as this is, and you're using it and you're personally seeing the results, your clients will snap your hands off for it. So we don't just have collagen now, we have collagen, we have hair tablets, we have hydraulic acid, and we have another supplement called Queen Venus, which helps with ladies in going through menopause. So there's lots and lots of different supplements out there that you could add to your retail that your clients will definitely want. Then you could add things like brow glue. Now, brow glue is something that someone could use daily. We also stock brow glue. KG Professional has their own brow glue that we retail. We stock that, and obviously people put that in their morning routine when they're doing their makeup. But what then we started to do is when we were doing brow treatments, we'd use the brow glue at the end to obviously help sell that product, and that worked wonders. We also have obviously our amazing newest product, the Lash and Brow Growth Serum. Every client is walking out with that, regardless if they're a nail client, a lash client, a skincare client. Everyone's walking out with that because they all want more lashes. If they're a lash wearer, it's a very easy sell because we all want them to have healthy lashes underneath their lashes. So that's another good one. Lots of salons I work with have scrunches, so they can sell hair bits at the front of their salons, on their reception desks, lip balms, cuticle oils. There's lots and lots of things that you can be selling on your retail. And I want you to think of retail as basically free money. So not only would you be doing this disservice to your client if you're not selling it, but you could also add on loads of free money to what you're currently taking. Now, the stats are actually you could be earning 40% more if you're selling retail and you got good at it. So it's actually a laughing joke in my salon, because if I went to cover someone that was off sick, or I go and help out at Christmas, they're like, oh God, Kate's in, she always sells everything. And they're like, how do you do that? I'm like, I just chat. There's no sales involved. I just talk about what I love, and that's that. But yeah, you could be leaving money on the table. I always like to think about it too, as if someone runs out of product, they might not come in for a top-up treatment, they might not need it yet, but they'll come in for their retail. So even while I'm working on other clients will still be coming in to top up their retail. So it forms a bit like a mini shop if you do it really well, because they'll just want to like top up their stock. You can also sell online. Now, some of you might think, oh God, no, that's an added thing. But depending on what software you've got, so for example, we use Forest, there is a section to be able to sell online. Now, you could either do it for your salon software, you could do it as an add-on on the website that you currently got and just add a shop on there, or you could just do like personal orders if someone wants it. So then people don't have to come into the salon or the business if they haven't got the time or they don't need to. Or if you're promoting something online and someone lives nowhere near the business, at least you could say we also offer online orders. So that's how you create more and more income in your business, just by adding retail in there. So going back to the Christmas shopping night, when you have got retail, just make sure it's really pretty, it's done up well. You might want to add a wrapping paper service where you can do the gift wrapping. You might want to pair different products up. So we will pair, for example, our lash serum and our brow glue together as like 2 partner makeup products. So there's lots and lots you can do. So just really try and think outside the box with that. Then you can also look at what your retail area looks like currently. So regardless of shopping nights or anything like that, moving forward in your business, what does your retail area look like? Do you have glass cabinets which have doors on so people can't pick up the product? If you do, you want to make sure that people can touch the product. You want shelving that people can just feel comfortable to go and pick it up. Because I know if I went to go to a business and there was a glass cabinet and the product was in that glass cabinet, I wouldn't go, oh, can I have a look at that? Because I don't know if I want to look at it. It's behind glass. I can't reach it. So you want to make it as easy as possible for people to pick up the product. You also want it priced. So you can get a pricing gun off Amazon. Like, they're so easy to use and you can price everything up with the pricing gun. One, it looks more professional than writing it out. And then you can just stick it on the bottom of the product, not on the front of the product where then everyone can see it and it looks ugly, just at the bottom of the product. So at least when they can pick up the product and then look at the bottom, naturally, they'll see what the price is. Because again, people find it really awkward to say, how much is this? Because some people will have mindset blocks when it comes to money. So people will feel embarrassed to ask the price in case you give them a price that they can't afford, and then it makes it all very awkward. Some people will go, oh, okay, and then pull it down and think, I can't afford that. Some people will go, oh, yeah, great, I can get that. So if you can just make it easy for people to see the price, it will make a huge difference. Also, there is a stat where if you walk into somewhere, you will walk 3 steps and then you'll naturally look to the left. So when it comes to your retail area, where is it currently in your business? Do they have to walk all the way down to the business? Or do they have to do 1 step through the door and it's right there on the right? Do you not have a retail area at all? Where is your retail area based in your business? Ideally, if you can, I know it's not going to be able to be done with all of you, but if you can do it so a client walks 3 steps in the business and then when they naturally turn left, your retail is there. So that's a massive tip that I learned absolutely years ago, and that's exactly how our retail is. So you just want to make it really open, friendly, achievable for people to be able to buy. So then really we want people to pick up, see the price, bring it to the counter. So definitely do that. When I mentioned money blocks just then, it just sprung an idea into my mind. So money blocks is a huge thing when it comes to retail, and even more so when it comes to our therapists or our hairdressers. Sometimes when a cost comes into play, we think, oh, that's a lot of money. Like, personally, you might think that's a lot of money. I can't afford that. My client's never going to afford that. That's one thing we definitely need to shift, because just because we can't afford something, it doesn't mean that someone else can't. Or if we don't justify the price of something, it doesn't mean that someone else can't. This is normally some work that you need to do on your team. Generally, as a business owner, you wouldn't have brought a product in if you didn't believe in it, and you wouldn't have brought a product in if you thought that's too expensive, no one's going to buy it. So with your teams, just remember that there are some mindset blocks that they can go over. We can't think that people can't afford certain things because we can't, or don't justify it or whatnot. Also, if you do have a team, get them to test the product, get them to have discounted retail if they wanted to. So all of my team, they get cost price on products. As in, hopefully they'll use it, they'll love it as much as I do, and then they'll go on to sell it because they're the ones that are in the salon day to day. So you can do that. And then my last tip to leave you with is making sure that you're doing stuff on your socials and your emails too. So it's not just about what you're selling in, like when you're in front of a client or when your teams are in front of a client. Make sure that runs in line with socials too. So what's on the shelves? Do people online know that's on your shelves? One, because you can get them clients that don't come to your salon, want to just buy, or family members, etc., that just want to buy, or those that have a birthday coming up and they want to get something for someone. We need to shout out on socials that you're also selling retail, make it really exciting, get teams to do demos on it, or you do a demo on it, or give facts on a reel of why someone should use this product. There's so much that you can do. We kind of have our weekly focus where every week we'll have a focus on a product. So that will run in line with our email marketing and our social media marketing. And then it just makes it a lot easier for when the person is in front of us in the salon, we can then easily sell to them because they would have already been warmed up on the socials. Anyway, quick episode from me, but I thought that would just help you drum in some money for November, how you can retail more in your business ongoing, and just really lap up the opportunity right now that people want to buy gifts for people. If they're not buying them from you, they are going somewhere else because everyone is buying gifts right now. So just remember that. If any of you have any questions whatsoever on this, or you want to hash out anything, then please just drop me a message in my DMs. I always say DMs. It's just because that's where I hang out. So Instagram is where I'm always at. So it's KG_KT Godfrey. And if you like these episodes, please subscribe. There's so many people that listen and don't subscribe, but if you can subscribe, that helps us loads with our like stats and how many views and all of that jazz that we get. And if you could leave a review, that would be even better. But yeah, if there's any subjects you want me to talk about in the next episodes, then please drop us a message also, and we'll make sure that we fulfill that. But have a great rest of your day. Happy retailing and getting through November.